Local 3's coverage of college football media days is brought to you by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm.
The countdown to college football season continues. Today, Florida, Mississippi State, Texas, and Alabama took to the podium to talk all things SEC. Sports Director Ben Bobick has more on the Crimson Tide and one name in particular we're looking forward to seeing.
Welcome back to SEC Media Days in Dallas. The Alabama Crimson Tide taking center stage on Wednesday, so it gave us an excuse to talk about one of our own, Chattanooga native and Baylor school grad Amari Jefferson. This kid can flat out ball. We know it, you know it, and we could see it on the football field, and we've seen it on the baseball field as well, so it's no surprise he's with a program like Alabama. I mean, this is a kid that had Nick Saban on the campus of the Baylor school a week before he retired. That's how badly they wanted Jefferson in Tuscaloosa, and he's decided to stick around for the Kalen DeBoer era of Crimson Tide football. Now, it's tough to gauge at this point since he's just got to campus a few months ago after finishing up his high school baseball career with the Red Raiders, but that doesn't mean he hasn't already made an impression on his new teammates and coaches.
Amari and a bunch of other guys have come in ready to work, and that's why I commend this class. Like, these guys don't complain. These guys are looking for ways to get better.
Just versatile. You know, you see it with the other sports and things that he can do. You know, I think right now just learning the offense, learning the system. You know, we get to work with them skill set wise during this time of the year. So, you know, I get a chance to see that, and you can see that he's going to become a really good player in our program.
It's just awesome to be at a national event like SEC Media Days and be able to talk about a Chattanooga native in Amari Jefferson. Now, a lot of talk on Wednesday was about the transition from the Saban era to the DeBoer era. The new head coach of the Crimson Tide going on to say he finally feels like they closed the gap on the transfer of powers, if you will. A big plus was seeing the amount of players that ended up staying, especially in this day and age of college athletics. A few of those locker room leaders were here in Dallas on Wednesday and talked about what it was like during that period of transition and how the team has come together even more because of it.
So we can all look at each other, no matter what we're going through, like, okay, this guy stayed when it was hard. This guy stayed when it was hard. And the other guys have left because it was easy for them. But, like, we're looking at each other in the locker room like, okay, this is my brother. He stayed here for me.
It was arguably the biggest thing when Saban announced his retirement. The kids there and that were committed did so to play for him, so it's telling of DeBoer to see the amount of guys that happen to stick around with the Crimson Tide. And the next time we see them, Tennessee and Georgia, it will finally be time to play a little football. We can't